if you could just name anything. And I put that as an open question to the three of you.
I'd be happy to give you that in a closed environment.
All right, Nocturnal News. Welcome, my friends. We have an update. Finally, we have an update on this Dave Grusch saga, the recent whistleblower that testified in front of Congress, in front of the world, really. But, you know, kind of a plot twist here. The updates are definitely not what I wanted to hear. In fact, I'm going to call them disturbing, or at a minimum, incredibly bothersome. Okay, that's a good word to pick there. You know, choose your words carefully. Okay, now what is a Scif? We'll get to that at the end of the video. In fact, we're going to go into great detail as to what a Scif is, but that's all we heard in the first U.S. congressional meeting was, I can't talk about that. That's classified. Or, you know, I'll provide evidence behind closed doors. You know, any tough questions that required evidence, all we heard was, we'll discuss that during a Scif. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a little trip down memory lane, like a little quick little 30-40 second video.
The specific documentation
and I'll be back.
I have to talk to you in a Scif about.
Maybe we get into a Scif at the next hearing that we have, but maybe we get into a Scif at the next.
I'm required by law to do that as a former intelligence officer, or I go to jail for revealing classified information.
Yeah, we don't want you to go to jail.
If you could just
I
name
could participate in a closed session at the right
anything.
level. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so of course you remember that. Now, what is a Scif? A sensitive compartmented information facility. Now, we're really going to kind of dig deep on that at the end of the video, but first, the update. You know, this is just so, it frustrates me so bad. I don't even really know how to articulate this, but basically, Mr. Grusch, he said, well, I can't make it to DC because of the airline ticket and the cost of the hotel. Yes, that's correct. You heard me. He's worried about the airline ticket and the cost of the hotel. Now, Senator Gillibrand, okay, this was her interview with Mr. Grusch, okay. Dave goes on to say he doesn't want, kind of a little stutter, a little bit of a stammer right there. He needs me to pay for his flight, and I don't have a budget to pay for someone's flight and or hotels. So I could talk to him on the phone, but then he can't tell me anything classified. Why? Well, because it has to be a Scif meeting. Okay, and again, this is a secure facility. It's safeguarded from electronics and spies and phones and any type of equipment you have to leave at the door. Again, we're going to get into that a little further at the end of the video. It goes on, the original recording is behind a paywall. Okay, that just further pissed me off. Okay, so you had to pay to hear this interview between Senator Gillibrand and Mr. Grusch. Okay, there's no reason Grusch can't come in and testify in a Scif. I mean, he spoke to our intelligence staff at some point in time, and this is just kind of the transcript from this interview, during this conversation between Senator Gillibrand and Dave Grusch. Okay, again, he said, well, I can't come testify, behind closed doors in a Scif meeting. Why? Well, because I'm worried about the airline ticket and the cost of a hotel. So let's have a look at that. I mean, how much could it actually cost? You know, especially when we're talking about answering the universe's biggest question, are we alone? So, of course, what did I do? I went and looked at flights online from Texas without doxing him, okay, going from Texas to DC, okay, to testify, about $300. I mean, you see it right here. So, and this is round trip too. Now, this is economy, and we're going to bump them up to first class here in just a minute. But you're looking at, we'll say $400 to $500 round trip. Now, remember, Mr. Grusch basically said, well, I can't come do this closed door meeting because, I don't know if he doesn't have the money. I mean, I don't think that would be the case, or he doesn't want to spend the money. And then Senator Gillibrand goes on to say, well, I don't have the budget for that. I'm like, are you people freaking kidding me? Are you serious here? Again, we're talking about top secret information, aliens, UFOs, I mean, all these different things, and they're worried about roughly $1,000 weekend getaway from Texas to Washington, D.C., so they can carry out this meeting. And it's completely insane. Now, Senator Gillibrand has made about $1.2 million since 2017. Okay, off taxpayers' backs, by the way. And I talk more about that on Twitter if you guys want to follow me at UFO Nocturnal. Now, here we are looking at hotels. Again, Mr. Grusch can stay at these very nice hotels for around $200 a night. Now, this would probably take 2 nights, 3 days, 1 night, 2 days. I don't know. So we're looking at possibly $400 in hotels, maybe $500, another $400 or $500 on an airline ticket round trip, Texas to DC. So again, about $1,000 round trip, to basically unlock the secrets of the freaking universe. And it's really disturbing that in this meeting, okay, again, behind a paywall, if you want to hear this, our meeting conversation with Gillibrand and Grusch, okay, he's worried about the freaking airline ticket in the hotel. And that's why he didn't attend this meeting. So in my mind, that further just, I don't know, destroys his credibility. I mean, you cannot be serious, man. I mean, wow. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so in this meeting, there's a few things that would have been discussed if somebody would have ponied up the $1,000. Okay, naming his sources, number one. Okay, that's if you guys remember, he said that he would reveal where he got all this secondhand information from, because again, it wasn't firsthand, it was hearsay. Claims of retaliation. He's worried that the government and other agencies would retaliate against him. And okay, I'm with him on that. And then, the misappropriation of funds, talking about these black budget military projects. And, he's going to reveal all in a Scif, in a closed door meeting with members of the United States Congress, and also, again, to show and provide proof of these extraordinary claims that he made. Now, the sensitive compartmented information facility, what is it? Well, here it is right here, and we'll quickly kind of run through what that is. Okay, protection from electronic surveillance, physical barriers and access control, and then it goes on. This is a company, by the way, that builds these Scif rooms, and by the way, yes, they're rooms, and they can be portable, like for the military. Defense against corporate spies and other threats. Again, this is a company that is contracted, or one of the contractors for the White House in regular audits, of course. Now, here's an example of a highly secure Scif room, and the military also uses these facilities, these mobile facilities, all throughout the world, right there. Of course, you walk in, there's a metal detector, no electronics. I mean, the walls block it from radio frequencies, all this kind of, neat spy stuff, right? Now, also a Scif room can be a hotel, okay? And this article right here goes on to talk about it. While traveling with Obama, a Scif room can be something as simple as a secure hotel, meaning a metal detector at the door, no recording devices in the room, no microphones. They basically have one person in there, taking notes or documenting the conversation. Now, here's Obama's mobile Scif room, okay, just to give you another example. So my point is, this could have been done so easily, and I don't understand for the life of me why Mr. Grusch would deny an opportunity to present his evidence to the world, to these wild claims that he made to all of us in front of God and all of us. So leave a comment below, tell me what you think. Again, we're looking at maybe $1,000 getaway. You have people on Twitter offering to pay. It's insanity. All right, well, there you have it. There's the update. I guess we're waiting on someone to pony up about $1,000 to fly this man to DC so we can hear what the hell's going on. I mean, it's crazy. So, but that's really what's going on. So I just don't even know what to say of this. I was going to make this really in-depth, detailed video, but it doesn't even deserve my time or yours, to be honest. So again, just a quick update. I'm really disappointed. This is just getting laughable. This is a joke, and hopefully they make this right. So if I have any further updates, I'll let you know as soon as I get them. So leave a comment below, and thank you.
If you could just name anything. And I put that as an open question to the three of you.
I'd be happy to give you that in a closed environment. I can tell you specifically.
Thank you.